So, you booked on a Disney cruise.
Or you're thinking about booking a Disney cruise.
And you want to know what embarkation is like at Port Canaveral?
Then come along and join us on our Embarkation Day.
We'll take you through our whole day, from waking up on Disney property to going to bed in our cabin.
And everything in between.
After a great night at Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party, we woke to a beautiful Port Orleans sunrise.
We were so chuffed to get this room. If you haven't checked out our video on Port Orleans French Quarter, we'll drop a link in the comments below.
We had a quick check of our candy haul from the night before and headed to Sassagoula Float Works for a quick breakfast.
We all had the bacon, egg and cheese bagel sandwich served with potato barrels for $8.99 plus tax each. It was pretty good, not too big, which is what we wanted, as we knew we'd be eating our body weight in food on the ship in a couple of hours.
After breakfast, we gathered the last of our bits and pieces from the room and put our Disney Cruise Line luggage tags on our cases. These were sent to our home in the UK before we left.
As we made our way to our hire car, which we had collected from the airport when we arrived, we passed the Disney Cruise Line bus. You can take this bus from the Walt Disney World hotels, and it costs $39 per person one way at the time of filming.
This is what we're not doing. Let's go to Walmart.
Or Target, wherever we come across.
Or Target.
Or Publix.
Let's embarrass our children some more.
I will set my ears up when I go in there though.
Yeah. Our port arrival time wasn't until 12:45 p.m, so we had plenty of time to get to Port Canaveral.
We made a quick stop at Walmart on Merritt Island. Us Brits love a Walmart. There's something exciting about being in a supermarket in another country and seeing all the items on sale.
As an American, I don't think the words exciting and Walmart belong together, but there you are. Here we are at the Merritt Island Walmart.
This is fun.
We were due to return our car to Avis, so we popped to a 7-Eleven to fill the car up along the way. And then I had an idea. So this is a social experiment. None of my children or my wife have ever had a big gulp before. So let's see. This is just the large. Let's see how they handle it. They're in America now. Look at that, baby. I've never been to a 7-Eleven. On the water.
I'm
Is that, no, this is,
not you.
there's a regular, this is the large, there's
God, stop taking pictures of me.
extra large, and then there's double extra large, which is about 7 bladders full.
Dropping the car off was really simple, and we didn't need to wait long for the included Avis shuttle to take us to the port. I would definitely consider doing this again. It was much cheaper than taking the DCL bus.
Before long, we were at Port Canaveral. When you arrive, you hand your cases over outside the terminal building, which, again, was a quick and easy process. It was 12:15 when we arrived, 30 minutes before our scheduled time. However, they waved us straight through, so I guess they were ahead of schedule.
Lots of people were sat on the floor and against the walls waiting for their port arrival time, so I would not recommend chancing it and arriving too early. I think we were just lucky.
When you enter the building, there are 2 check-in areas, one for new cruisers and another for Castaway Club members. Castaway Club is Disney Cruise Line's loyalty program, and as Silver members, this was our 3rd Disney cruise, so we joined the Castaway Club line.
They said we could go in the other line, and we wish we had. It moved much more quickly than the Castaway Club line.
At check-in, they go through your documents, link your Magic Band Plus if you are using one, and then you go straight through security.
From here, you go up the escalator and into the larger terminal building. Then it's through the gangway and straight to the ship, which is what we did.
Thank you. From the atrium, we headed up to Deck 5 to find our stateroom. Although you can't get into your room until early afternoon, it's still good to find out where it is.
By now, we were all starting to get a bit grumpy and agitated with each other, so I guess we were hangry, so we decided to head up to Cabanas, the Disney Fantasies buffet, for lunch. As it was Embarkation Day, it was really busy and we didn't fancy waiting in line.
So instead, we walked forward on the pool deck to where Flo's V8 Cafe and the quick service stations are. It was much quieter here, we easily got a table, and we were soon feeling much better.
We'll be covering the restaurants and what we ate in a future vlog. If you don't want to miss that, please consider subscribing to our channel, Travelling with Teens.
And also hit that notification bell. That way you'll be reminded every Monday when a new video drops.
By the time we'd finished eating, they made an announcement that the staterooms were ready. We headed to Deck 5 to check out our stateroom, number 5546.
Welcome to cabin 5546. You can use your Magic Band to tap in or out of your room, as long as it's a Magic Band Plus.
You enter the room via a small hallway, with closet space on the left. It's tiny.
As Silver Castaway Club members, we got some free swag.
Past the sofa and through double doors, you find the extended balcony. This was a really good size.
Not only were there 2 sun loungers, as you can see it sticks out a bit from the ship, allowing enough room for a small table and 2 other chairs.
This back section is shaded by the deck above. The sofa converts into a lower bed, and then another bed comes down from the ceiling.
You'll see our 16-year-old's reaction to this upper bed later on in the video. There's a curtain that separates this section from the other part of the cabin.
The cabin had split bathrooms. On one side you had the toilet and a sink. And on the other side you have another sink, plus a small tub with a shower over it. Shampoo, conditioner and body wash are included. These used to be labelled H2O. In fairness, it seems to be exactly the same stuff, but now it has a Disney Cruise Line emblem on it. There's also body lotion in the other bathroom.
Even in the bathroom you find Disney Cruise Line branding, Overall, this was a good cabin, a bit smaller than the one we had on the Magic, but we'd stay there again.
Some of our cases had already arrived to our stateroom. We couldn't believe how quick this was, but we decided to wait until they had all arrived to unpack.
Instead, we made our way to Vibe, the teen club, to sign the boys up.
While we say sign the boys up, it doesn't mean they have to attend throughout the cruise. Vibe is very much for the teens to come and go as they please.
On the first night, they do a lot of mixer activities, so the kids can hopefully make friends. Our two didn't. They're kind of each other's best friend in this situation, but that's okay. It's not for everyone.
But there's some really great activities they do. They do scavenger hunts, they do sort of disco nights. One thing that I was really interested in was they did a tour of the backstage area of the theatre, which would have been good. They also do lots of things up on the sports deck, and their sun deck is fantastic. However, this isn't open all the time. There are set times in the day when this is open. After this, we headed up to the pool deck to join in the Sailaway Party.
Our oldest teen even got a duck's eye view of the Sailaway Party on the Aqueduct water flume ride. Disney is famous for its rotational dining, and you can find out your restaurant order on the Disney Navigator app. Our first restaurant was the Royal Court, and that's where we headed that night.
Dinner was excellent. We had really good service from Samet and Sagar, our servers, who stayed with us every night of our cruise.
After dinner, we explored the ship some more, taking in some of the seasonal decorations. When we just happened to bump into some friends.
We got back to our cabin later to find a towel animal and chocolates on the bed, and the boys' beds were made up. Both our boys are tall, so if there is a pull-down bed, then they take it in turns to sleep on it. So this cruise, it was our oldest's turn. He wasn't best pleased to begin with.
Even that is better than... Oh,
What's your head?
oh my actual god. You will rue the day, Dario. Can we switch? No! No.
But he didn't complain again after that first night, so it must have been okay. We try to cram in as much travel as we can with the boys, so we sometimes have to compromise to keep costs down. But they both agree it's worth it.
Next time on Travelling with Teens, we'll take a look at some of the ports we visited on this cruise. Cozumel, Grand Cayman, and Jamaica. We'll save Castaway Cay for a separate vlog.
See you next time.